And speaking of big, we need to fall. Mark Robinson, once again, is in the news. Yeah, he's making the rounds again. Mark is always in the news.
Oh, Mark. And guess what, Mark? You know what? You know why this is true? Because the nigga put his name on it. It wasn't anonymous. You know, like, I don't give credit to people that do anonymous talking. But this nigga stand on 10 toes. He put his name on it. So he said, I seen you.
Yeah, so it looks like former workers at adult shops in Greensboro say Mark Robinson visited their stores up to 5 times a week in the 1990s and early 2000s. And so it looks like this is when Mark worked at Papa John's Pizza in Greensboro. Yeah, and it says, according to eyewitnesses, the pizza found its way into the private screening rooms of 2 adult video stores that operated in the Gate City. So basically, Mark Robinson would take a pizza with him into, I guess, a private screening
and he get off by eating.
Yeah, that's his 2 favorite things: eating and
watching.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry. This is the only time that you would hear me talk about a black woman. Okay, other than that, but did you see his wife?
Yeah, I'm seeing her.
I mean,
I get it.
Both of them. Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, but look at him though.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, you know why some of y'all see these big muscles? Because I told myself when I was in my 20s, right? I ain't never want to see when I get past 30 that I wake up in the morning and I can't look down and see my. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of you done got so damn big that you look down in the morning, you can't even see your boy. Your man can't stand up and stand in attention, say, hey, what up, boy? You be like, what up? How you doing? Y'all don't even see that nigga no more. You feel what I'm saying? So the fact that this nigga, his stomach as big as his ass is, you know, you got to pick that big up. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just try to get it in, you know what I'm saying? Then you look at her ass. I mean, they got what's the biggest bed that you can possibly get? Cause that's easily almost 1,000
I
pounds.
guess a California king size.
California king. I mean,
it's a liberal mattress.
Man, listen. I mean, I'm sorry. She ain't.
Yeah. She ain't. Well, that's why he was at Gents Video and News and I-40 Video and News up to 5 times a week.
Every day.
So that's a work week.
Every day. That nigga ain't getting no. He ain't getting no now.
Yeah.
That's why
he was working at Papa John's.
Yeah, that's why he was able to go to that city councilman, because this is how Mark Robinson came on the scene when he went to the city council meeting and he had his fiery speech. He was fired up because he wasn't getting no. He was extremely aggressive. Because when everybody know, especially us alphas, right? You don't get no on a regular basis, right? You gonna be edgy, and I don't give a wind blowing your head. What the doing? You gonna be ready to go swing off on it. That's why I say smoke. Because when you smoke and you ain't getting no right, you know what I'm saying? It calms you down, shit. So Mark ain't smoking, he ain't getting no. So he going up in the damn room, he eating, he getting off by eating and watching what he could be doing, what he should be doing, what he probably did when he was back in A&T. Damn.
Yeah. So they were giving details about his
obsession.
Yeah, his obsession. So it says, according to the shop, Robinson would usually pay for 2 $8 previews each visit to Gents. If Robinson did typically stop by 5 days a week and buy 2 previews, as they claim, this means Robinson would have spent $80 per week paying for his habit and more than $150 per week in today's dollars. So that $80 is $150 in today's dollars. He was spending a good amount of money, and he was pretty much a regular customer. So
yeah, and like I said, you know it's true because the man that gave detailed information, he gave his name, first and last name.
Mm-hmm.
First and last name. It's not anonymous. Okay? So he's standing on business. Damn, I mean, hey, you're not a perv. I ain't gonna say that. You're not a perv. Because, you know, ain't nothing wrong with looking at
You know, internet.
Right.
The internet was a godsend.
Exactly. Especially X. X is where you can go.
And if he was still going to these shops in the early 2000s.
Oh, he's still doing it now.
Well, I mean,
he's still looking at it. The only difference is all you got to do is look at his phone and go on X.
Yeah.
He ain't got to go in the shops no more. Go on X. He looking at his shit. What you eating now, though?
I'm saying if he's still going there in the early 2000s, that means he was one of them old school heads that denied the internet until he couldn't
He couldn't help it.
Yeah.
So, but now he's in office. He ain't got no choice but to be involved in that. So he going stir crazy on his iPad, his iPhone. He making sure he got. What you eating now, Mark Roberts? What are you eating now? You was eating Papa John pizza now. You a lieutenant governor, so you eating some. What was it? Is it shrimp? Is it shrimp? Is it lobster? What is your fetish now that you not eat at Papa John's no more? Cause you eating big, nigga. Cause I see your big fat ass boy. You saying like you done put on some more weight since you been lieutenant governor. But all I know is what your job gonna be when you don't win this damn governorship. Yeah. You going back to Papa John's? You gonna go back to them damn
he gonna have to.
Or you better make sure you stack up all your money to this lieutenant governor, cause you're gonna be like Trump, one hit wonder. Okay.
So they were saying they were giving details, saying he would come in and he was funny and would often tell jokes, but they came at the expense of the LGBTQ community, and they said he was very homophobic. Yeah, and I know he might have a problem with gay people, but I don't think he has a problem with lesbians. Dude, that's hilarious. Damn. So it looks like Mark Robinson's campaign responded, saying his claims are bull, and he's a freak show grifter. Yeah. Claiming Robinson only knows this guy as someone who used to go to Papa John's when Robinson worked there to get free pizza. So he's trying to say, he wanted a free pizza here and there. But I guess since he denied that, this dude is coming forth and saying all this. So all this.
Because you didn't give up that damn pizza.
Yeah.
Your big ass. You should have gave up that pizza being greedy.
Yeah, so it looks like Robinson approached him in November 2022 at Planet Fitness. The two hadn't seen each other in at least a decade, but took a photograph together, which they posted dude posted to social media.
Oh, that's how you know it's true. Look, he put his name on it. He give you a picture of me and this nigga. That's Planet Fitness though. Oh, you was there. See, his perverted ass was there looking at them other women. That's what he was doing. He one of them niggas that go there, right? He just do a couple.
Just there to look at the women.
He just did to look at the ass and shit. By you pervert. See, look, I don't want to put the narrative on you. All the who always overly preaching about the lesbians, the LGBTQ, and all that. Y'all niggas be coming out be the perverted. Okay. Real talk. Y'all always talking down, always going hard on something. Y'all usually be the ones that's behind the doors doing that.
And it looks like dude also said Robinson, their last interaction at the video store, he bought a bootleg video from New York that was too explicit to be sold in North Carolina at the time. He said Robinson never paid him for that last video, so he brought that up in their interaction.
All right, he giving and consider close quote unquote details, intimate details.
Yeah, so it looks like this is basically a total contradiction, of course, to Mark Robinson, who said in the 80s that he was saved. And so all this happened in the 90s and early 2000s. So despite him being saved, he still had time to eat pizza and watch.
Right point. And again, it's nothing wrong eating pizza and watch. Don't get up here being a Bible thumper, holier than thou.
You want to take away abortions.
My glass house is cleaner than yours, and you out here doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with looking at. It's nothing wrong with it. You're not cheating on your wife. You feel what I'm saying? So it's cool.
We don't. Hey,
I mean,
we don't know what the future holds.
We don't know, but as far as what's came out, I mean, hey, it's cool, but don't be out here fronting.
Yeah.